Hi, everyone. It's Melissa Temple Augusta coming to you today. I have a lot on my mind, and I know that a lot of you know that after my time in corporate America for over 25 years, I started my own business. But a lot of people don't know why I did it and why I continue to do it now, 6 years later. And I just wanted to come on today because we've been talking a lot in our business about what drives us every day, what is our purpose, what is our vision, and how do we do what we do on a daily basis. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story so that you can understand that my purpose, and it's been becoming more apparent to me over the past few years as I've gotten into my 50s now, is to help others, and to help others in a big way, to actually move into philanthropy and giving back, and looking at this life in terms of what are my unique gifts and what do I have to bring to society and to my family and my friends and all of those around us. I'm here for a purpose, and that purpose is to help others feel better, help others succeed, help others realize their potential, help others know that they're important in this world. And that's really been a blessing to realize that. And I've always done aspects of that throughout my entire life. You kind of look back at when you were a kid, what were you good at? What did you like to do? Or what did others kind of say, oh, you're good at that. You're always the peacekeeper in the family. You always bring people together, whatever people have complimented you on. It could be a skill, it could be just something more emotional and something more close to how you make people feel. It just depends. And start to identify what the meaning is of your life and what the purpose is. So the fact that I'm aligned with a company that has a purpose that is aligned with mine is very important. And I recommend everyone take a look at that. Do you love what you do? And if you don't love what you do, why is that? Maybe it's not intersecting with your purpose. Maybe their purpose is here and your purpose is here, and it's just a job in the middle. It's this no man's land. And I think it's really important to find the intersection and the merging of your purpose and your business purpose. There has to be some kind of overlap. Some people have 100% overlap, and that's debatable whether that's healthy or not, but it works for some people, right? And when you look at your purpose and you're searching for an opportunity, ask them, what drives you guys? What is your purpose? Why do you even do this? Why did you start your company? Or if it's an entrepreneurial opportunity like it is for me, what does it represent? When I join you and when I choose to do this, what does it mean? So, knowing my personal purpose, it was important for me if I was going to go out on my own, which was a huge step and terrifying in the beginning. I needed to know that I had some kind of alignment, and that has grown and become more important over the last 6 years as I've grown in this business and grown as a leader here in this industry. But now my company has proclaimed our true purpose and really worked hard to explain it to people. Our vision is to put hemp in every home. And that's a huge undertaking. And that's going to take a lot of people caring enough to tell people about it. So I'm constantly trying to align with people that can see that vision and that really want to do that with me. And the other thing is the purpose. So the company's purpose that I'm aligned with, Canaway, is we are the movement committed to taking action to drive positive global change. And through doing that, we can put hemp in every home. So I am completely aligned with that. That has been driving me for so long. And so, do you see, you wake up in the morning and you're aligned, and it helps you get through some of the toughest days. We don't always want to do what we're supposed to do, but we have, if we're driven by this purpose that we have and this mission that we're on, it makes life a lot easier. So that's why I chose to be in the hemp industry and to share non-psychoactive cannabinoids with people. And of course, 6 years ago, that mission was tough. There wasn't a lot of information out there, and people had trepidations about it, and they were judging it, and they didn't know exactly what it was. And there was a lot of education that had to be done. Now that part's kind of over. Obviously, we're still turning light bulbs on every day with people and explaining the industry and why we are driven to do what we do. And I would encourage everyone to take a look at one of our opportunity presentations and just see what it actually is. What is the science? How did this industry get started? How did our company become the world's premier cannabis company and be the first to bring hemp back to America? And then it just spread all over the globe. Now the fact that we're in all EU countries, the UK, Japan, Russia, Mexico, and coming soon, Hong Kong. So that's a very exciting thing to be a part of. If that sounds overwhelming, that's also really exciting, because if your heart is palpitating and you're thinking, oh, can I handle that? Well, you're excited about it. And of course you can, because that is why you're here, is to embark on something that really changes minds and changes lives. Our company has even changed laws all over the world to make this happen. And so it's very exciting. But what I loved about it was that I could surround myself with people who knew what they were doing and who could help. It's not like you're on your own. I didn't want to open a brick and mortar business where it was all that overhead and all that responsibility, and the employees and the taxes and the insurance. And I couldn't handle all of that. That was overwhelming to me. I wanted to have something where I could do it at my own pace. I could access it wherever I was, via an app, via online, whatever. I wanted other people to take care of the liability, the shipping, the responsibility of the customer support. I wanted something that was more turnkey, because I was not used to being an entrepreneur. I had an entrepreneurial spirit my entire life. And I always had this drive, to make a difference, but I didn't know what it was. And I was doing it in little ways, so spread out, through my company. At L'Oreal, we would volunteer for a lot of different organizations, and I still volunteer to this day and love doing that and giving back to people. And that's part of it, right? So it's been such an amazing experience. And I have to say that it wasn't always easy, but once I personally started feeling better and upping my wellness game and getting on point in terms of my structure of my day and feeding my mind with positive things and surrounding myself with people who encourage me to be better every single day, those are the things that make a difference. During this pandemic time, a lot of people didn't see me that used to see me in person, just like all of us, right? So they thought, oh, maybe Melissa's frozen. Maybe Melissa gave up. No, no, no. We all made choices about what we did during this time. And one of the things, besides carrying on with my business, which I did, I decided to invest in myself. I decided to invest in my personal growth, my mindset. I started feeding myself a lot of great content and aligning with so many people that were empowering for me and that were motivated to be better. And that is one of them. I didn't think my environment mattered. And I've been privileged to live in a pretty great environment surrounded with some rock star people, but not all the time. And it could definitely be improved. So once that realization hit and I realized that I have to manage me, I'm responsible for what happens to me. I'm responsible for my actions every day. I'm responsible for my behavior. I'm responsible for my business success. I'm responsible for my own joy and happiness and my harmony with the universe. And that was something that really helped me. There are no excuses. I couldn't make excuses for other people influencing me or the world around me. It was what I decided to do. And that's a turning point. So there's a lot of different things we do here that we help each other with those types of revelations too, and to get better as individuals. When you're a leader, you have to be really on your game. You have to have the energy to do it. You have to keep going, going, going. And to do all of that, you have to feel good. You have to be getting the right nutrition, the right amount of sleep, the right supplements. You have to be surrounding yourself with beautiful people and at least encouraging people, right? Getting outside and getting fresh air and being grateful and looking out and saying, I am so grateful for what I have. Even when it's doesn't seem to be that significant, we have to be grateful every single day. Those types of things keep you going. And a lot of people get into these places where they can't feel that. They don't know how to tap into that positivity again. And life is not all happy, happy, joy, joy. It's not always going to be. We're always going to have problems. We're always going to have issues in our world that get us down. And it's how we choose to respond and recover and who we align with that can feed into that with us that matters. So I just wanted to come on and say those words to you. And I'm so excited that we're all continuing to thrive and grow. And if this resonates with you, I would love to talk to you. I would love to connect. If we haven't talked in a long time, or if we never have, some of you may be seeing this, so we're just meeting for the first time. But even my former colleagues and friends I haven't seen in so long live, I'd love to connect with you and talk about what you're doing now. And if that no longer serves you, if you know Marie Kondo, if it doesn't spark joy, what are you doing? And we're not just talking about clutter in our homes, are we? We're talking about clutter here and clutter everywhere. Make sure that what you do is in harmony and sparks joy for you, because life is too short. We've got this one life and it's a short one. And so take advantage of it. I would love to talk to you more about this, and hopefully I'll be able to share some more on this subject. Have a great day, everyone, and enjoy your weekend. Take care.